Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wonderkid Watch, where today we're looking at Magno, a player that was actually recommended in the comments down below. So make sure you leave those comments and I can take a look at those players coming up. And of course, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. But let's jump into it. So the Brazilian, currently at New York City FC, following a recent move from Vasco da Gama in Brazil. Looking very nice. Can play up front, can play on the left, can play on the right. Both footed, very well rounded, some good flair and technique in there as well. So very, very interesting to see how we will get on with the Brazilian squad and in his club career as well. Already made 5 appearances for New York City, so it will be good to see his development. If we take a look at his attributes before we jump ahead, we can see that he is currently at 123, so already a decent player, but could reach 147, which could be very, very good indeed if he is able to match that. Hopefully, he should be getting the game time at 19 years of age to get that development involved. But let's jump ahead and take a look how he gets on. So here we are then, we are 10 years on. He's now 28 years old, made 2 appearances for Brazil and 1 under-20 appearance where he got 1 goal as well. Currently wanted by Milan, AC Milan from Monaco, his current club. Looking pretty good in all the roles that we saw him in. Can even play deeper on the left and deeper behind the striker. Looks a decent looking player, nice and well rounded, some good dribbling. So on the ball, looks very, very tidy indeed with some good feet on both sides. Loves to cut it, which I'm sure we're fully aware of. Let's take a look at how his career's gone though. So he made that £8.75 million move to New York City, where he performed pretty well for a few seasons before a £5.5 million move back to Corinthians in Brazil, or back to Brazil with Corinthians, I should say, where he suddenly, out of nowhere, scores 7 goals and gets 2 assists in 5 games for them, get an 8.3 rating and absolutely destroys the league, which leads to a move to Real Madrid for £9.25 million. So what a move that was. And it looks like he performed well for them as well. Some good ratings, as well as some good goals and assists in that time frame. Then a £34 million move to Ligue with AS Monaco followed, and he's continued to have a good bit of form, especially most recently 10 goals and 3 assists in 27 appearances. So he's done pretty well for himself, I have to say. After going back to Brazil and kind of restarting, he was picked up by Real Madrid. That kicked off his career. We can see he did win the MLS Cup Championships with New York City and won the MLS All-Stars game in the game he played as well. Spanish Division champions with Real Madrid. They'd won that, looks like 3 times during his time there. Spanish Super Cup winner as well as Spanish Cup winners twice. So he's won a bunch of trophies there, and trophies de champions for Monaco as well. So he's won trophies in multiple countries. So that's pretty impressive, I have to say. Best 11 team of the weeks, as we can see. I can't imagine there being much more than that. Maybe a player of the month every now and then. Brazilian Sao Paulo State Championship top scorer, 3rd place. I don't know if that's exactly the highest on the table. But again, got 3rd place for the 1st division in top goal scorer. MLS Young Player of the Year shortlist. He was on that one. Seasonal best 11. 2022 Supporters Player of the Year. That's a pretty decent one to receive. But otherwise, that is it for that. Let's take a look at his attributes though. Before we go, we can see he's not quite reached the 147 potential ability he had available, but he has done pretty well otherwise. Have to say, Magno looks like a decent player to sign. Definitely take a look at him if you can, bringing him in, because I mean, for Real Madrid, it looks like he did very well. Same with Corinthians, and he's not done too bad for Monaco, scoring a goal every 4 games. So there you go. With that said, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and of course, make sure you leave a comment down below of any players you want to see in upcoming episodes, and I'll catch you in the next one.